Gina's husband has been missing for 21 days. She isn't worried about it, but the full burden of household chores has fallen on her shoulders. Gina got up at the crack of dawn. Her son was still asleep. Gina sat in the house, lost in thought for a moment, then went out to work. She walked briskly into the depths of the forest with a knife in hand, deftly cutting the bamboo leaves. Before long, the bamboo had been stripped down to bare stalks. Gina gathered the bamboo leaves into bundles and hoisted them onto her back as she hurried down the mountain. During these days without her husband, Gina had long since grown accustomed to these heavy farm chores. She carried the bundle of bamboo to the cattle shed. The calves hadn't eaten for 2 days. They had been waiting for Gina's arrival. Gina cleared away the leftover bamboo from last time and went to the stream to fetch a bucket of water. She first gave the calves a drink before bringing over the freshly cut bamboo. The calves could finally feast to their heart's content. After feeding the cows, Gina made her way to the pigsty. She scooped out a full bucket of pig feed and poured it all into the stone trough. The little black pig had been hungry for several days. As soon as Gina finished pouring the feed, it buried its head in the stone trough and began to eat, not even lifting its head once in the middle of the meal. Gina patted the little pig, hoping it would grow up soon. Then she returned to the shed next door, intending to make some fresh feed for the piglets. First, Gina lit a fire in the stove nearby, then scooped out the leftover feed from the pot. After filling a bucket with water, Gina carried it over and poured it into the large pot. Then she brought over a few black-seeded pumpkins, sat on the ground, and chopped them into small pieces. Almost every household in Nepal grows this type of pumpkin. It has a high yield, is easy to grow, and stores well for a long time. When cut open, it's juicy and aids digestion. Pigs love it. Locals also slice the young fruit to stir-fry or stew in curry, but it's a bit tough, not very sweet, and not particularly tasty. The older fruit is mostly fed to the pigs. She dumped the chopped pumpkin directly into the pot to boil. Gina chopped a full 6 pumpkins before the pot was finally full. Then she used a wooden stick to mash them up so they'd cook faster. Suddenly remembering that her son was still sleeping at home, Gina turned and walked back toward the house. By the time she got home, her son had already woken up. Gina dressed him in fresh clothes and sat on the floor with him to play for a while. Then Gina brought out the rice she had cooked and began feeding her little son. He was very cooperative, eating his rice quietly, without crying or fussing. His appetite was just as good as Gina's. After he finished eating, Gina started making something for herself. She scooped a large amount of rice into a pot, retrieved the beans she'd cooked that morning, and mashed them with a spoon. She then quickly made a simple bean soup and sat down to eat it. What a fulfilling morning it was.